Previously on 2DS Studios.
Admittedly, this ended up ending on a bit of a low note, but I just want to remind you guys that even though recently the Ninja Turtles have not looked the best in live action, in fact they've looked their absolute worst in these movies, we should never forget the highs of the original 1990 movie and even Secret of Bees. And on the plus side, we'll never have to worry about Paramount messing up another 90s franchise ever again.
SFPD! Meow?
3 days later.
God, I need therapy. Hello everybody, welcome back to 2DS Studios. I'm 2DS and you know the rest. Allow me to take you back in time to 2019. You're a Sonic fan in middle school and you're scrolling YouTube and you find a trailer for the brand new Sonic the Hedgehog movie. You've always been wondering what it'd be like to see your favorite video game character on the big screen, and now you finally get to see what it looks like, and then you see it.
SFPD! Meow?
What the fuck?
Oh, come on.
I don't know if y'all can hear this, but there's some loud birds up on my porch. Hey, do you mind? I'm trying to make a YouTube video. Thank you. Anyways, this design is so atrocious on so many levels that it's legitimately impressive that this thing even got greenlit in the first place. Literally, the only thing that this design got right was that Sonic was the color blue and had red shoes. It's bad enough that the face already looks way too humanoid and disgusting with the small eyes and human teeth, but it's even worse when you look at the body, which is just completely human. It looks like a naked human. He looks like the kid from Jumanji after he turned into a monkey. He looks like a 12-year-old who just shaved his eyebrows. He looks like a roadkill fursuit. The anatomy makes it look like they commissioned Ken Penders to make the anatomy design. He looks like a blue-colored Lanky Kong. He looks like he took all the MS Paint meme drawings to try to make it into a realistic 3D model. His Jordans are completely fake. He has absolutely zero maidens. He hasn't even thought about buying Spotify Premium.
You just got roasted!
Calling all units. Shots fired. Shots fired in front of the...
Okay. Whew. Okay, I think that's enough roasting for now.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
So yeah, after being roasted to death by the entire internet, especially Sonic fans, and rightfully so, Jeff Fowler, the movie's director, had come to make an announcement that the movie would be delayed in order to redesign Sonic to make a new design that would actually look like Sonic. A few months later, they released a trailer unveiling the new design, and...
Oh my god!
this is literally one of the best designs ever for any Sonic thing. Honestly, it's really basically perfect. Like, this is what Sonic would look like in real life. Granted, he doesn't have the weird one eye from the games, but they did a really clever job kind of working around that with separating the eyes, but doing two things with them. One, they're still big and expressive, as they should be for Sonic. And two, if you look really close, there's a little, like, white patch of fur in between his eyes to simulate the effect. And that is such a small detail that works so well. And also, the shoes...
Damn, what is that, bro?
Oh my god, these shoes are on fleek. Forget those basic Pumas. These are Sonic shoes. I remember back when Sonic 2 came out, they released these for a limited time, and unfortunately I didn't get them, and I was so sad and mad at the same time. But thankfully I managed to find these Sonic slippers, and they look pretty cool. Thanks to Sonic's new and improved design, the movie ended up becoming a major success, landing a sequel that was an even bigger success, and introducing two new characters, Miles Tails Prower and Knuckles the Echidna. And how did they look in their cinematic debut? Absolutely perfect. Tails is absolutely freaking adorable. Like, I wanted life-size 3-foot tall plush of him, as well as basically every Sonic character. And Knuckles is just as spectacular in live action. Admittedly, there were certain traits about his design that I thought would probably look weird, like, know, his hands, especially because he's known for having those big boxing gloves as well as the Legos on his shoes. But they ended up pulling it off, and he looks absolutely perfect. One of the best parts of these movies is the character designs, because despite them being different to fit a live-action world, they fit 100% with the games too. They completely stay true to the original designs of the games, but they were able to make a few changes that would help them fit better. And in fact, they kind of improved on the game designs a little bit. With the way the fur was integrated into the character designs, it makes them look very cute and fuzzy, but also with characters like Sonic and Knuckles, the glowing power of the quills makes them look super cool, especially during fight scenes. In fact, Sega thought it was so cool that they integrated bits of movie Sonic's powers into the games with Sonic Frontiers. With both the post-credits scene in Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 coming out in 2024, with them introducing Shadow the Hedgehog into the mix, I'm so excited for Sonic 3, and from that post-credits scene, Shadow looks absolutely phenomenal. I'm a diehard Shadow fan. Him and Knuckles are like my favorite characters in the series, so it's so glad to see my boys are being done justice. Although back to Ugly Sonic again, it kind of made me think of something. If they hadn't changed movie Sonic's design, imagine what Tails and Knuckles would have looked like. In fact, you don't really need to imagine what Knuckles would look like, because there, to an extent, does exist what old Knuckles would have looked like. And it also looks absolutely atrocious. It's basically just movie Sonic but red. Yeah, no, thank God they changed the designs. You might be wondering why I'm talking about the old 2019 movie design in 2024. But that's because while I was making my live-action Ninja Turtles videos, I had a massive epiphany. Paramount made the 2014 Ninja Turtles movie and Out of the Shadows movie, right? And then they got tasked with making a live-action Sonic movie. And I noticed that when you look at ugly movie Sonic and the 2014 movie designs, they have some interesting parallels to one another. They look way too humanoid. Their faces are absolutely hideous because of the human-like features. They were absolutely hated by their fan bases, to the point where that had to be changed later on. And they strayed way too far from the source material to even be considered their original counterparts. Although the big difference between the Sonic movies and Ninja Turtles movies is how they went about their redesigns. Many Ninja Turtle fans criticized the 2014 movie's designs for not looking like Ninja Turtles at all, and rightfully so. And it ended up to the point where, for the sequel, Out of the Shadows, they did change the designs a little bit to hopefully make them look a little nicer. But a big thing is that with the Ninja Turtles redesigns, they happened after the first movie dropped and the designs were already done and Shrek looking. So by the time the second movie came out and they tried to fix the designs a little bit, it was basically too little too late, and we were stuck with the same designs with different clothes. Whereas with Sonic, they were able to change the design before the movie came out thanks to delaying it, and also listening to the fans to make a more game-accurate design. Paramount listened to the fans and was able to avoid making the same mistake twice, thankfully. And a good thing too, because the Sonic movies are absolutely great. And I think that if they didn't change the original designs, it would have hurt these movies so bad. And to see the love that these people clearly have for this franchise show, it would be a shame if all just got wasted because of a bad design like they did with the Ninja Turtles. I don't want to sound like I'm glazing this movie, but you know what, I kind of am. But truth is, Sonic, with these movies, they're doing pretty great. They're critically received pretty well.
Nice.
So the Mario movie absolutely dunked on them at the box office because Jesus. But still, they're financially successful. And not to mention that they basically beaten the MCU at their own game, which is kinda sad. But also really funny, because Disney made fun of ugly Sonic and Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, yet now the MCU has fallen off so bad that Sonic beat them at their own game. And to whoever is responsible at Paramount for ruining the designs of two of my favorite childhood franchises, I'm currently at your location and I would just like to talk.
Rougher than the rest of them, best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscle. I'm hard kills. It ain't hard to tell. Breaking down whether they're solid or frail. Unless.
Well, that's about it for this video. I hope you guys liked this video too. I highly recommend checking out some of my other stuff too, especially my most recent Ninja Turtles videos, as those can give you a little bit of a better understanding on why I don't really like the Michael Bay movie Turtles. Make sure to like and subscribe, we're almost at 1K. So excited to see that my YouTube journey has been relatively successful so far, and I can't wait to see how much bigger this channel grows with time. This has been 2DS Studios, and until next time, stay tuned and stay cool.